Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our live show. Happy Friday. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the show. And thank you all for being here. Whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you subscribe to our channel and like our page if you prefer watching on Facebook. We had some glitches on Facebook yesterday with the sound, so YouTube seems to be doing well. I hope that was just a one-time thing. So happy Friday, everybody. Say hello to Mr. HP. He is running the show, of course, as usual. How are you today?
I'm not too shabby.
No. So it is October 18th. I don't know where this month has gone. It's just flying by, but we, of course, celebrate Fridays every Friday with a little cocktail. And because in honor of tomorrow being National or International Gin and Tonic Day, G&T Day, I thought I would do a little version of a G&T. So I'm calling this one a Posh Gin and Tonic. Yes, Posh Gin and Tonic. So I like to add, if I'm having gin, I like it with a little mixture of berries, fresh berries or herbs or both. So in this one, I just put some blueberries and strawberries, actually, muddled them in a glass with a little bit of agave and a little bit of lemon juice. Then I added pink gin, which is delicious, has a little strawberry tone to it, and then a little bit of tonic that's also pink. And I'm not sure what kind of flavor it is, but it is pink. Yay! So cheers, everybody. And I didn't have any mint, so I didn't do the mint on this one, but it's refreshing.
Cheers.
I have a little bit of a hard time with a regular gin and tonic. I have to spruce it up, but it's nice to have a little bit of all those flavors in there. You got a little bit of sweet, you got a little bit of bitter, you got all those different things going on. So we have a word of the day.
Oh.
We have a word of the day.
We do have a word of the day.
Mr. HP, what is the word of the day, October 18th?
October word of the day. Now, back in the day, when I was young, and we used to kind of talk about each other and call each other crazy names.
Yeah.
You call someone an egghead.
An egghead?
Egghead. You egghead. So back in the day, egghead was kind of a cap.
A cap?
Yeah, meaning, you know, you talk about someone like you big potato head, you big, but really
so it's just kind of an insult a little bit?
So it's no longer an insult. I looked up egghead.
Yeah.
And it means someone intelligent. So if someone calls you egghead, be proud.
just say thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Very intelligent and studious, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, egghead. That's right.
You got a hard skull? Is that have anything to do with it?
There's a new meaning to egghead.
Yeah. Well, there it is. So we have lots of eggheads watching us then.
Well, I don't like the way the camera's doing today. It's kind of
delaying us.
The shutter is weird.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry. We'll fix it.
Always ways to improve. So other national days than G&T Day tomorrow, today is actually No Beard Day. I'm not sure that those beard-growing men are going to be shaving their beard today. No. But you have no beard today.
I have no beard. I think I'm due, though.
You do? It's growing out the winter fluff.
It's time for some winter gray.
Some winter gray. Also, it is National Necktie Day. You didn't bring a necktie in today. Nope.
I'll have one this weekend.
Mammography Day. So I just got my mammogram last week. So everybody get their mammograms in. Menopause Day. Whoa. Very important. It is also National Mashed Potato Day. Now, do you like mashed potatoes?
I can eat them if someone makes them, but it's not like my favorite way to have potatoes.
No. I could eat potatoes if I make the mashed potatoes. If it's like really fresh and you do it like with butter and with all the stuff.
Sweet potato mash.
Oh, I love that too.
Yeah.
But so growing up, there was a lot of boxed mashed potatoes, and that's probably why I never really fell in love with them. 'Cause we ate a lot of that.
Ew.
Not good.
What was the name of that box? Mashed potatoes.
Well, we had our own in Iceland, so I'm not sure. Oh, here it's called, I don't remember.
Stofers or something? I don't know.
I'm sure they're going to answer. They're going to tell us.
Tell us what that name of that.
Yeah, but it is also chocolate cupcake day, so have some mashed potatoes and chocolate cupcakes. That's a good combination. I mean, that's a chocolate muffin, though.
Well,
that can pose as a cupcake. Totally. Yeah, so that's some of the fun national days today. If you missed Perfect Pair, our show that is every month, that was yesterday morning at 9:30. Make sure you go back and watch it. It was a great show. Kara and Nancy talked a little bit about quilted coats. Nancy has hers all finished. I do not.
This is actually from yesterday.
I am tempted to try and get mine done before going to Houston, but I don't know if I can. And so that is, that's a goal. But I got a whole lot of other things to do too.
Can you make me one too?
Not before Houston, no.
After Houston?
After Houston? I don't know.
You guys heard it. You heard it. She said, I don't know, so it might be a possibility.
Let me get mine finished first and see how long that took.
That's fair.
Okay. Good. But we have our every Friday segment, our show and tell, ready to run. So let's take a look at some gorgeous quilts. Starting off with this beautiful Sammy quilt. This one is made by Mary. And I really love the accent choice there. Lots of scrappiness going on. But she used a plaid for the accent fabric. And I really love that effect that it does on the overall look. And using as a binding tool is the perfect kind of dot over the I, cross over the T, whatever. Perfect. Love it. Great job, Mary. Then we have an Ingrid quilt. This one is made by Jerry, and I absolutely love the fun colors. I think this background is a perfect choice because she has lots of mix of darks and lights in her other fabric. So it just makes everything stand out. It doesn't fight with the colors. The colors look really great on it. So that's a really good job. Love that, Jerry. Next up is a Quinn quilt, which is in the new Stripology Quickies book. This is by Mary Jo, and I really love the Christmas fabric. That's beautiful. It's a fairly quick pattern to make because the blocks are big, and what a great way to do Christmas fabrics in it. I never thought of that, so that might be an option for me. Next up is a beautiful tailor quilt made by Kim out of some Grinch fabrics. That is super cool. I think this pattern is perfect for the Grinch, kind of using that random placement of blocks. It goes well with the Christmas Grinch theme. I love it, and it really has good big open spaces to showcase some of those fun fabrics. Awesome job. Then we have a Kimberly 3.0. Yes, this was a part of our Kimberly Quilt Along couple of years back, made by Amy. I really love these colors, and what a cute puppy. Oh my gosh, adorable. Love those ears. But I love the color combination of that light blue with the turquoise, with that rusty red, and then navy in there. And then all brought together with that pop of gold. That's perfect. And unusual, but great. Really great combination. Next we have Peggy's Lilo quilt. Made from one of my favorite fall fabric lines. This was Shades of Autumn, I believe, and I love the little robin's egg blue with the orange and the warm browns. Perfect. And I love that she used just white, so not to fight with the other colors. That's a beautiful job. I hope you're all enjoying the Lilo class. Then we have a Saga quilt made by Sarah. Oh, I love this one as well. That's gorgeous colors. I don't know if this is Halloween. Yeah, this is Halloween fabrics in that slight purple in there, like a plummy purple, and black and white, and this pops of orange. How great is that? It's a really great job. Then we have a jewel made by Kathy. Ooh, I love this one. This one is so masculine, made from that Northcott line that I now don't remember the name of it, but it's very masculine. And it looks like she threw in some E-bond there too. Perfect. Get a little pop. Really awesome job, Kathy. Then we have a Katrina made by Deb. Oh, this one looks like my Katrina that we made out of Bird Song, I do believe the name of the line was, or something similar to that. That was really great. Love that mustard yellow in there with the coral. It's so cool. Looks like a perfect place for that quilt to go once it's all finished. And then last but not least, we have Winnie made by Rudiger. I love it. This is a smaller size, and this would be a great artsy wall hanging, wouldn't it? It's like an art piece. Really cool with those Tim Holtz fabrics in there. That's beautiful. Tim Holtz is just gorgeous in so many things. So that's our show and tell for this Friday. Thanks, everybody. Great job, everybody. Now, you can always share your quilts if you are part of our Facebook group. If you are on Facebook, it is Gudrun's Quilt Crew. It's our closed group. Really fun to share and ask questions. It's safe because it's a closed group. And if you are not on Facebook, you can always email it to us, help@gecooldesigns.com if you want to submit a quilt. But we always have 10 quilts to share every Friday, so wonderful. I love to see my quilts done up in different fabrics. My favorite thing. So we are counting down to a lot of things around here. Bundle Club is shipping on Monday, so that's exciting. We also have Advent. Our Advent box will be shipping here right after we get back from Houston. So we're putting up the final touches. So we still have a few available, and so this is kind of getting down to the wire. If you want to order a box and have it arrive before we start the projects, which is going to happen before Thanksgiving, everybody. So that's that Tuesday before Thanksgiving. That's the first Advent. And so we're very excited. This time around, if you did order Advent box, when we start doing the project on Tipsy Tuesday shows, we are also going to be putting that video and the pattern right in your account. So you don't have to be looking for it. Don't have to be looking for the Tipsy Tuesday show. That is new this year. So we're very excited to increase that convenience and a way to find all your information, because we know that the holidays get busy. Maybe you don't get to the project right away. So I'm excited about that for everybody. So we are, of course, going to Houston next week, as we have been talking about. So those of you that are coming to Quilt Festival, we will be there. Me and Mr. HP will be there. We'll be there Wednesday for the preview night, Thursday and Friday. We're also doing Quilt Market, so the wholesale part of the show. So it's going to be over a week for us in Houston. Yes, we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing all of you. And of course, the rest of our team will be there too. So you get to see some more GE folks.
Come say hi.
Yeah, come and say hi, please. We have a little surprise happening on November 1st, that Friday for our Happy Friday show. Details coming. I'm forced to take a sip of my drink.
I guess I'll join you.
Okay, so secondly, another thing we're highly anticipating and very excited about is that our Stripology Quilting Case is on its way already. It's arriving earlier than we thought. So if you don't know what that is, of course, our hard case. And let's just play the little video for them. It's very short. So let's play the video for them if you haven't seen this before. Yes, very exciting. So this is, of course, the first ever hard case, really truly designed for quilters, keeping all your tools, your, of course, precious rulers, Stripology rulers, or any other rulers. Your cutting mat is going to be safe and secure in there, no crunched corners, no chance of bending, and then you can fit all kinds of other stuff, all your tools in there, travel with it, or store stuff in it. We're very excited, and so we're looking to be able to start shipping those out possibly late November if everything goes to plan and they arrive in time. Yeah, so we had said December, but it will possibly happen earlier. So perfect for that Christmas present, holiday present. You know, those of you who have birthdays coming up. Hint, hint. Give those hints out to your family. Very excited about that. We got some cruises coming up in January, so this will be perfect to travel with all my tools. And for those joining us as well. So that's exciting. Now, another thing I introduced to you guys on the Tipsy Tuesday show, we are excited to be working with Lo and Behold Stitchery to provide hurricane relief for the North Carolina area that was hard hit by Hurricane Helene. Lo and Behold Stitchery, they design patterns, and they have a quilt shop in Black Mountain, North Dakota, and they were affected, both the store and especially their personal homes, and then of course their employees and their whole community severely affected. So I am so excited to be hosting a quilt along using one of their amazing patterns. They love the Stripology rulers, so I kindly asked if I could do a quilt along and stripologize one of their patterns, and I chose the homecoming pattern, which I think is really striking, very cool and modern, and perfect for the Stripology rulers. Is going to be a little bit quicker than some other patterns, so that's why I think it's exciting. It's going to be easy to pick fabrics for it. So what we have going on with them is that you go ahead, if you want to participate in this, we're not starting until November 5th. That's going to be the first, and we're going to do this just on a Tipsy Tuesday for 3 consecutive Tipsy Tuesdays starting on November 5th. And so what we're asking, if you want to join, just go straight on over to Lo and Behold Stitchery's website and place an order for that pattern. And through today, I think, or through tomorrow, October 19th, they are donating 50% of all their pattern sales, to the hurricane relief efforts in their community. And then, of course, you are supporting their store, being able to keep their operations going, support their employees and such while they're going through all these repairs and changes. So on top of that, we wanted to add to it. So if you want to join us and you need to purchase some fabric for this beautiful quilt, which I'll talk about the fabric requirements a little bit later too, you can place an order. If you place an order with us through the end of this month, if you're placing an order for that quilt along, just write in the notes when you're checking out, just write hurricane, and we will be matching that pattern donation to their own hurricane relief efforts in that area. So be so excited to be able to support them in multiple different ways that way. So let's take a look at the pattern. It is, like I said, gorgeous. So I'm going to just be doing the lap size, which is really a perfect size. The lap size, I do believe, let me see. The lap size is 53 by 71. It's like a nice throw size. And so you need a background and then 4 different colors. If you want to have it 4 color, you can also just do a 2 color quilt or two fabrics. But I'll be doing the 4 colors. So on Tuesday's show, I gave you lots of options because I was revealing our color club. And I think if you have been a member of our color club, it's perfect for this because the fabric requirements for the 4 fabrics are ½ yard of each. And that's, of course, what we have in all of our bundles and in our color club. So I took that to heart. And what I'm going to be sewing with, so you need 2½ yards of the background for that throw size. And then you need a ½ yard for binding. So I just rounded it out, 3 yards for my background and binding. So I'm using from our blueberry shipment of Color Club. It was Grassroots Blue. I really love this texture. It's really cool and modern. And I love this kind of muted dusty blue. And then for my 4 colors, I'm pulling from Color Clubs as well. So I'm going to have these kind of neutral-ish muted colors with the blues. I have one from the Espresso, one from the Willow. I believe this one is from the Red Rocks, and then one from the Mustard. So these 2 are dry brush. And then we have, this was a Moda fabric, and this is chalk and charcoal. So I think this will be beautiful with that. I showed you a ton of different options on the show and ideas. You could also do like a print for this one and do solids for the strips. Kind of reverse it. You can do just 1 color. Here's a fun page in the pattern that shows some ideas for colors. If you want to play with it, it's really cool. You can also do a scrappy background. So if you want the background, you can use a whole Color Club pack because the whole pack is 2½ yards. So it gave you some of those options. We have created a blog post to kind of give you all of the information you need to know about where to go find the stuff, what you should put in the notes if you want to place an order with us to support the efforts. And then also when we kick it off, and we will then, once we start on November 5th, we will post the links to the show with a quilt along right there in that blog post. So make sure you bookmark that blog post and you can keep going back to it. That's what we usually do when we're hosting quilt alongs or something that's over a period of time. So you can always find the information that you need. And then, of course, we're very excited. I think it's a double meaning when we can support a community like this way by doing something that we love, make quilts, and then we get the double enjoyment and pleasure of gifting that quilt. So we really encourage you to then take that quilt and donate that to, whether it is closer to home, donate it to those in need. And I think that's just the double meaning. And I love the name of it, Homecoming. I think that's perfect. So very excited about this. So kicking that off right when we get back from Houston, November 5th. So the Stripologized pattern, I will not be giving any. I'm just going to give you tips throughout the quilt along, how you can utilize the rulers that way. It's a pretty straightforward pattern. They're very well written using strip piecing anyway, so I might just give you a few tips there, here and there on using the pattern. So we'll start off on November 1st with the cutting and things like that. Obviously, I can't give out copyrighted information, so I'll stay clear of that, so everybody has to have the pattern to go with that. All right. November 5th. It's coming up fast, I swear. I don't know where the time goes these days. So wonderful, wonderful to hear from all of you how you are excited to partake in this. And like I always say, if you don't have time to sew right now, you can always purchase the pattern, show them that support, purchase some fabric, and you will be able to go back to those videos because that blog post, like I said, is going to stay up. And if you bookmark it, you can go back to it and watch those videos whenever. Yes, so that's exactly the question that I answered from Patricia. She was asking if you can't participate on that time. Absolutely. And Carla says she already ordered fabrics that Kara suggested, so that's great. Yes, that's what I was saying. The videos will stay. It's going to be just part of our Tipsy Tuesday, so we're going to post that after the shows, right in that blog post, so you can go straight to it and find it easily. Yes, somebody was digging for some fabrics out of their color club. That's great. I think that's perfect. Use them up because we have always, of course, great fabrics coming to you every month, those of you that are subscribed to our color club. So very excited about this one. Very. I always have fun when I get to do somebody else's pattern. Although I'm always excited about mine, especially new ones, but this is kind of another kind of fun. All right, so we have, like I said, lots going on. One of the things that I did give a little tease of on Tuesday as well is a Christmas in Europe. Remember our quilt, our mystery block of the month, Christmas in Europe? Well, we have the book coming out later, probably not till into December, and very excited. Been working on it for a while, and still got a few more things. So what's going to be in that book? Of course, it's going to be the whole quilt, kind of broken down so it can work as a block of the month for shops. And it's going to also have some bonus patterns. And I thought I would show you one of the bonus patterns. So if you did Christmas in Europe, remember, I don't remember what month it was. It may have been like 11 or 12, the block that is called paper snowflakes. Remember those paper snowflakes that you fold up the paper and you make those cuts and then you can create all these cool designs? Well, this bonus project is based on that block. So it's a table runner. And so this is the bonus snowflake runner. And so you can recognize possibly the blocks here. And then I filled in the middle, creating this cool little patchwork. So this is one of the bonus projects in the book. I love the quilting that Julie did for the texture, and we did a really fun backing from one of our 108s. And so took that and took some great photos of it as well. So this is one you will be seeing in the book. The fabrics that I used are actually from our basics 1 yards. It is one of the stash fabrics from Figo Fabrics, so that grid texture with the stars. And then this is a Bumbleberries white, I believe. So just two fabrics, always fun to do something just two color, very Scandinavian, of course. So we love that. So I might show you some more sneak peeks next week, but stay tuned for that. You'll be able to secure your copy soon, everybody, soon. Okay, what's up next? Oh, we got some brand new little bundles in the house. Of course, our little bundles, if you don't know what those are, little bundles are a collection. So it's kind of like a bundle. So you get 12 different fabrics. It's our version of a charm pack, but it's much more versatile. Because you get 12 different fabrics. You get a 6-inch wide strip by 21 inches. So you can cut from that 4 5-inch squares. So the fabric in a little bundle amounts to 48 5-inch squares. In a charm pack, you only get 42. 48 is very nice when you're making a quilt to have even block layout. But on top of that, you also get a 1/4 yard cut of a coordinating fabric that you can use for binding. You can use it for borders or anything else of accent fabric. So you already have a coordinate. And of course, these you can pre-wash, you can starch, and still be able to cut your perfect 5-inch squares. But not only that, you can cut strips from this. You can cut 2.5-inch strips, 1.5-inch strips, all kinds of things. You can cut rectangles, because you're not so hung up on just working with 5-inch squares. But these work for a lot of my little patterns, a lot of my Fast and Furious Club patterns, and we just love these, and our customers have come to love them too. So we have some new varieties available now. So let me show you. We have Comfort and Joy. This is a snowman themed bundle that is really, really cute. And then we have the one I was holding up earlier. That is a Christmas Carol, a moda fabric with a little bit more traditional with a beautiful green as the accent. Then we have Dragonfly Garden, which is so fun with that bit of coral and turquoise and beautiful greens and blacks. Then we have patches of sunshine. Oh, I always love this one with the black and the gray, the orange and the beautiful lime green. Oh, bless you. Then we have hajime, which is beautifully kind of inspired by Japanese kimonos. Beautiful blues with just a little bit of that taupey yellow mustard green and lots of great lights. We have Soliloquy, Beautiful Brights by Allison Glass. And look at that fun quarter yard of that stripe binding. What a cool runner that would make. We have, next up, we have Shoreline. That is a beautiful blues and lights, a beautiful, perfect split of lights and darks. And we have, this next one is Revival. Great florals in this one, and I love the unique colors, the pinks and the blues and the greens with a burst of yellow in there. Then we have Pumpkin and Licorice. Love this one, and it's a nice small scale, so it's perfect for some of those little projects. And a beautiful just blacks and oranges and creams and grays. So it could be kind of fallish, but it could be any time because there's nothing really fall themed in the fabrics. But here's the fall themed one. This one is called Pumpkin Spice. Love this one. Another great one for a little bundle because the patterns are smaller scale, so they look great in runners or toppers and things like that. And do we have one more? That's it? Oh, we have one more. That's called Merlot. I have it here on my table. So if we go to the overhead, I can show you all the ones that I have. And they're so pretty. So we have Merlot, which is the Merlot colors with the white and black. Love that combination. So have you tried one of our little bundles? Let me know in the comments if you have tried them, if you like them, if you love them. There's just great to have. And I think, in my personal opinion, I think they're more versatile than a charm pack. Believe me, I've purchased so many charm packs in my lifetime. Because first of all, these are coordinated. It's not just a random number of the colors in a charm pack. So these are all coordinated and they're all balanced. Second, you get a 6x20 strip. So you get more fabric. So it offers you more versatility. If you're a pre-washer or a starcher, this is perfect. And then you get that quarter yard of a coordinate. So sometimes you don't have to work so hard finding that binding or finding that narrow border or the accent fabric. So it works out great. So we love them. We love them. And our customers do too. So we keep making them for you. We've also got some new big bundles in the store. Some beautiful new fabrics. And this first one I'm going to show you has been a hit ever since we put it on a pre-order. It is called Dragonfly Dance. Dragonfly Dance, right? Am I correct on that one? Yep. Dragonfly Dance. It's hard because we have dragonfly other things sometimes too. So I'm going to start with this beautiful floral with the dragonflies on it, this light floral. So this is by Northcott. This is by Deborah Edwards, and so designers that you probably have heard from Northcott, very similar style, that watercolor style. This one is very colorful. I love, love, love the colors. Then, so Melanie Samra and Deborah Edwards is the design team for these. I love these little balls in the background. These, you can barely see them, but they're little dots. So cool. And so here we have it, just the dot circles without the flies. So without the dragonflies. Then we have some leaves on the light background. So this is our lighter side of the bundle, going into a little bit more turquoise and blue. Almost a tone-on-tone leaf floral. And then they always include one of these prints. So this is kind of an ombre print that goes from one color into another, and then it continues on the other side into the blue. So you can get, once you cut this up, look at all the fun different colors that you get just from one print. And I really love that one. So this one is here. We have, going into our more warmer tones, an abstract watercolor wash print, beautiful, sharp, bright colors. And we have the same leaf print, tone on tone, in the pink and with a purple hue in the background. A larger floral here, and a tight, more purple and pink. And then we have that larger leaf print that we have here on the light, on the purple with the pink and orange. Finishing off with throwing in a little bit of yellow or orange gold in there with the pink and purple flowers. And another one of those flowy watercolor prints. Beautiful, beautiful. Now there is a panel. It doesn't come with a bundle. The bundle is on its own. We almost sold this out during the pre-order part, but we have more on the way. So it's on the website. It might still say pre-order. So it's on the way. So it'll still ship. If not next week, then the following. It should be arriving early next week. So we'll get it cut and out right away. But there is a panel that is beautiful. So this is half of it. It's a 24 by 40-inch panel. So we have the big flower with a fly. Oh, there you can see the whole thing. But the detail is just so gorgeous. So one dragonfly on top, and then it's the stems and the flowers, so you can see on the bottom. It's beautiful. So alongside as well, we have a 108, which is that same print or similar print. It's a larger scale than it is in the bundle. So it's that ombre sky. What a gorgeous, gorgeous print. So this is 108. We have it in 3 yards and possibly some 1 yard cuts. So Dragonfly Dance ombre in the multicolor. But let's take a look at my fabric pull with this. We'll start here on the pink and purple side. I threw in a little bit of orange, so dimples in the persimmon for those orange tones, and a little bit of pink, dreams in the pink, bright pink. Dreams, bright pink. Great for that. A little bit of purple. Dimples in the dark orchid is my darkest hue for the purples. And then a little bit of lavender, dreams in the lavender. I did throw in kind of a lighter pink as well with the dreams and the lilac. You can see it pulls out some of those lighter tones over in here as well for some of these flowers. So it's a great option. So then for the blue and green side, I threw in another dimples in the fern color for all those beautiful greens. They are throughout as well. Some teal here with a thatched ocean. A great color for that teal. A little bit of turquoise with the dreams and the island blue. And then for the medium blues, this one is perfect. The floral elements in the cobaltic for that medium blue. If you wanted to match these lighter tones, I would go with dimples in the snow. So it's pretty white, but this is a great match for that tone. So Dragonfly Dance, more coming very soon, on its way, and so we'll have more of this gorgeousness. It was very popular.
What pattern?
Oh my goodness. Now this one, we are for the Stripology Quilting Club. Our next quilt coming up is Skylar. I think this will make a gorgeous Skylar. You could even do the panel in the middle and Skylar blocks around it. It would also make a really beautiful lilo. And I probably use something dark for the accent color to make those fabrics stand out. Yeah, so there is a brand new Skylar behind you. This one is called, the fabric is called Dancing Daisies. Yeah, you like almost blend into, your face blends into this. Yeah, it's your chocolate area. It's a nice and warm colors.
Warm.
Really cool look. And I have a Skylar behind me as well. So I have a Skylar 2.0. Now this one was made with Great Journey fabric bundle. We're out of it now. It's those raccoons that were flying airplanes. And I used this tan background, which is a seedlings. And this is actually going on the boys' bunk bed, new bunk bed. So Johan is gonna get this one, and then I have more fabric to make a matching for Leo. Yeah, I think they're gonna love it.
Exciting.
But we have another fabric to show them today, which is really pretty. Trying to get myself in order here. It is called, what is it called? Morning Lilac. So beautiful story, color story here with lavender and lilac colors and some greens. So I'm going to start with this main big floral here. So not necessarily lilac in the print, but that's really the color. So look at these beautiful roses and greenery with it. Really beautiful. This is made by Camelot Fabrics. Ivy Jane is the designer. So we're going to continue on with the purple story here. Some tone on tones. This one is a little bit more toned down color, a little bit lighter than the base color of that first print. And we have a smaller floral in that lighter tone as well. Smaller roses and bunches. And another tone on tone, just a nice little grid in that lavender tone. We have another colorway of the large floral, and I really love this one. It's a really nice smoky gray background with those lilacs and the greenery coming in, a little bit of greens. This beautiful floral has a little direction to it, so you can see it, but once you cut it up, you won't really see it, so you don't have to, it doesn't have to act like a directional one, but it's a perfect kind of a medium floral, or maybe a small. We call this a small if this is large, medium, and small. Then we have this vine print, which is really pretty in this lavender. So this one is definitely going to be your directional one. And then we have this nice taupey, has a little bit of a pink undertone, so it really tones well with these, as you can see. And I love this print, this tone on tone. So then we go more into the greens, more into the lighter fabric. So here's this lighter base with green leaves. We have another light one, a nice geometric. So lots of different prints in here, which I really like, the variety. So this is a nice geometric, just on that light color, those little green circles. And then we have a tone on tone in this beautiful olive green. This is the same print we have here. And then finishing it off with a darker green with that directional print. So I just love the fact that the greens are kind of playing the supporting role of these beautiful purple lavender story. And then you can build it as those could be the accents. You have those lights and darks to play with, but you can also add to the greens if you wanted to have more of a green presence. But let's start with our darker side here. Some gorgeous colors to put with it. This is Dry Brush in the raisin color. I think it just bridges the gap between the lights, and this darkest hue has those dark specks in here for this darkest print. Really pretty hue. For the middle colors, This is spotted in the aubergine color. Really pretty. And then we have floral elements in the lavender haze. Here, look at how great that looks with it as well. So a little bit of taupe in there for the dry brush in the shell. Matches this perfect. If you wanted to tone it down just a little more, I would do the canvas in the antique white. Has kind of an in-between tone to bridge the gap between the two. And then to match the lighter tone, the canvas in the whitewash would do that. You see how it brightens things up if you wanted that. Now, if you wanted to add some more greens to build out the greens, I brought you 3 options. Provisions in the sage is great as your lightest hue. And then the Bumbleberries New Forest green. That's going to be your middle one, but it has the dark specks to tie in with the dark. And then I had one more, the grunge in the fur as your dark green option. It reads darker than it really is because it's a beautiful hue of green. So that would be the fabric pull for this wonderful line, Morning Lilac. Nice. And this is by Anne Quigley for Camelot Fabric. Different, obviously. The design. So beautiful lines, two very different. That's what we love to do, offer up some different styles, still all coordinated, and it's going to work well with many, many patterns. Now, do you have a winner for us? I forgot to tell you at the top of the show to be good about commenting because we have a live winner that gets a gift card every show.
They have been really great commenting.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just kind of glancing over on YouTube. I can't be watching all the comments, unfortunately, during a show.
Little drum roll.
Yeah. Our winner is Sherry Fricky. Congratulations. I hope I didn't butcher that last name. But all you got to do to claim your gift card is send us an email to help@GEQuiltDesigns, and we'll get to that right away. So thank you for watching us and commenting, everybody. That's great. Now, we have some shows coming up next week. Tipsy Tuesday will be October 22nd at 4 p.m. Central. And then our One Yard Wednesday will be October 23rd at 9:30 Central. And Happy Friday. We'll be having a guest host, but it'll be a sneak peek from our setup at Quilt Market. That's our setup day. So we'll have some fun stuff to share with you straight from the show. So I hope you join us for some of these shows. Now, I wanted to do one more shout out before we log off today. So along with being National Gin and Tonic Day today, or tomorrow, it is also National Play Fetch Day. And so in honor of our puppy Kobe, who is actually not doing so well, we actually got a cancer diagnosis for him this week. So let's raise a glass to all of our fur babies. And we appreciate you and your kind thoughts as we go through this. So here's to Kobe. Happy Friday, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.